Hello everyone, Sundere Cerberus here, and today we're playing some more Lucid9. Hell yeah. So yeah, last episode, we were continuing looking around the job fair, and we had a nice talk to the mayor, which is an asshole because he's so nice that you have to like him, but you're not meant to like him because he's a politician. But hey ho, yeah, and we ended up bumping into, what was her name? Our lifelong child friend, Misaki. Yeah, it turns out she does modelling, which is kind of cool. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on into it. Oh, no need to be embarrassed. Male modellers are hardly anything new. However, they do tend to be physically fit. Do you happen to have a six-pack? I'll pretend I heard none of that. What makes you think I would want to be a model? You're standing by my company booth. We are a modelling company. Surprised, I cast a quick glance behind her. Sure enough, a large banner reads, Lotus Modelling, above a tent with striking photo spreads. I just love the kimono dress she's in, it's so cute. Hence the kimono, I assume. You assume correctly. So, where's Ryu? I haven't seen her all day. That awkward moment when... really? That's... that's funny. She attends this school, right? What? Of course she does. So, you've seen her today? Yeah. You didn't tell her about me? Hello, social drama. I missed you. Not. How can I word this delicately? Or better yet, avoid it completely. You should probably be getting back to your job. I have my eyes on you. I have my eye on you, Yama. Okay. You have your eye on me. Okay, I've always got my eye on you. What? Do you really think I can't tell when you're lying? I'm not lying! Legitimately, my character's not lied. He just hasn't told her everything. There's a big difference. I believe in my ability to run away. Always the same, I see. I've made a mental note to harass you about it later. Until then, Yama. She floats back to her booth, greeting any curious glances with an effortless smile. It's like, hi there, do you want to come and have a look at my booth? So like now, a model? Her job is modelling? Somehow, I find that a little underwhelming. I almost expected her to be involved in something drastic, like the Secret Service, or film industry, or even the Olympics. But modelling? Where you pose and change and smile for hours and hours? Adventurous, stubborn Misaki? It doesn't seem to fit her. Whatever. Guess it's none of my business anyway. It's time to see Mr. Ryota. Oh yes! I love this dude. This time, he opens the door as soon as I knock. I must have caught him at a good time. Welcome, Ishimoto. I've been expecting you. He crackles maniacally and taps his fingertips together. You should have turned in the chair while stroking a cat. Bah! Everyone's a critic. Would you have rather been left standing outside in the cold? Outside? I'd be in the hallway. You seem awfully eager to prove your mentor wrong, boy. Well, whatever I prove, whether I prove it or not, it's still wrong, right? Ah, yes, but what would never fly in a court of law, you see. Imagine it. I declare the defendantly guilty because the metaphysical standpoint. It is true, even if we have no whatever link of knowing so. English! Yes. I lost you. I lost that sentence as well. It's straight over the top of my head. Weird. I get that a lot. Go ahead and take a seat. We've got more important things to discuss. No? I kind of want to put a Yoda voice on for him, but I'm not gonna. Hesitantly, I slide onto the nearest couch. I've always seen Mr. Ryota as an intelligent man, even if laid back, but I'd never actually, well, not understood him. I wonder how much brain mass he's hiding behind that cheery facade. You would be surprised. Like, wow. So, the new transfer student, Misaki Kazuhaya. Yeah, Kazuhaya. I'll go with that. I hope you don't mind. I did a little look upon her. You can do that? Well, there's no explicit rule saying I can't use the confidential database. I'm pretty sure that there is. Nope. I may be faculty, but I'm not a teacher. It's only started the teachers to have to request special permission. I checked the loopholes. Something feels wrong about this. Did you find... What did you find out? Well, if I tell you, that's a solid breach of confidentiality. I don't want to go to jail yet. The food's too good here. Wow. Mr. Ryota, I really worry about you sometimes. This guy's got it right. If you're going somewhere and the food's good, don't need to go to jail. Food there's... Unless you've got really bad food, then stay where you are. Just chill. Don't go to jail, kids. Not a good idea. And this is me talking. So, instead, I'd like to hear your thoughts on the matter, Yama. How did you two meet? And you mentioned that she left? Yeah. I close my eyes, letting the ever-constant hum of the air conditioner calm my nerves. Then I start talking. It's practically subconscious. My mouth dutifully repeats the train of thought running through my mind. Everything is calm, clear, slow. Therapy. Something that I've gotten used to over the years. So I easily turn my brain to the topic of interest. Misaki Kazuhaya. I'd met her when I was young. Not too young. A baby still forming through patterns and ideas about the world, but young enough to be highly impressionable. It had to be on a day when I thought nothing could make me smile. Not the vibrant lanterns strewn between the roofs of multicultural booths. Not the festive rhyme of the taiko drums. Oh, this is great music. Urging on paradise of light-bearing dancers. Not the stands in which a variety of nutritionally questionable foods were being served. This music is so nice. It is breathtaking. It's brilliant. Not even Ryu, who dragged me out of the house despite my best efforts to stay miserable. It was only around an hour into the festival, but I was ready to go. When Ryu went to the bathroom, I seriously considered ditching her and going back to my room. Apparently, I was scowling deeply at that. I didn't know it until a passing girl suddenly stopped in front of me. Did your face always look like that? To say the least, that didn't help my foul mood. I glared up at her. She was pretty. Well, that was the first thought in my head. The instinctive spark of appreciation, whether a guy sees a pretty girl, no matter how much he wants to feel otherwise. Her hair was braided black into an elegant half updo. Light Evans curls from framing her porcelain face. Big eyes, long lashes, pointed chin, the kind of traditional beauty you might see in a kimono commercial. Of course, the first spark of interest was immediately overridden by indifference that only an 8-year-old boy could feel. What are you looking at? Don't look so grumpy. You should be celebrating. She didn't know anything, of course. Not until after a few months later. Festivals are stupid. They are not. Why? There isn't even any reason to celebrate. The girl's face twisted into something resembling anger. It looked strange on her face, like a guinea pig attempting to seem menacing. That would be cute. You don't even know what the festival is about, do you? Well, of course I didn't. But I wasn't about to admit that. Of course I do. Oh yeah? What's it about? Well, you make lanterns. Uh-huh. And? I fisted my hand, condescending tone. You write wishes on them and stuff. Wrong. I'm not. Yeah, you are. You don't write wishes. You write what you want to tell dead people. Ridiculous, I should have said. Why would I even want to talk to dead people? But I didn't mock it. I couldn't mock it. Dead people? Yep. I can write a message to Auntie on this lantern, and she'd see it. How do you know that? Haven't you heard the story? No, I hadn't. But my 8-year-old pride prevented me from saying that, of course. Thankfully, the girl took my silence as confusion. Well, once upon a time, there was a princess. Was she pretty? Yeah. Good at singing? Yeah. Boring. It's not boring. The indignant anger on her face made me snicker. The first time I'd smiled all day. Yeah? Well, what happens? Does she get in trouble and a charming prince has to save her? Just listen. Look, she's actually a big meanie. A mean princess? That wasn't a fairy tale staple. Oh. Yep, but her bodyguard was in love with her and turned her good again. I felt disappointed. The story had a promising start. Blah! What did he do? Cast a spell? Give me a true love's kiss? He did. Oh? Don't look so happy. That time I broke into a tiny laugh. But it made her good again, right? Well, yeah. She didn't trust anyone before. Thought they were all faking and stuff. It seemed that she was glaring at me at the point of the story, but before I could open my mouth, she was already continuing. Anyway, the bodyguard sacrifices himself to save her life, so the heavens were super duper impressed and put him in the stars. Aren't stars really, really hot? That sounds like a bad thing. I agree. Childish indignation flickers across her face. They made him into a constellation. You poop. Blah. Blah times infinity. Blah times infinity plus... Anyway, the princess realized how beautiful love is. Because he died? She saw how much he loved her, so she decided to be a better person and trust people again. This had nothing to do with the writing messages on the to the dead on lanterns. I was rapidly losing interest. Let me guess, she lived happily ever after. Well, no, the bodyguard died, remember? I like this bodyguard. She glared at me, but somehow it felt less severe than before. She wrote her promise on a lantern and sent it up to the sky so he could see, 'cause he was a constellation, remember? Now I realise that I could have said a lot of things. That's stupid. He's dead. What could he do about it? But that wasn't on my mind at the time. everyone turns a bunch of stars when they die? I think. You think or you know? If they did something super duper, if they did something to super duper impress the heavens, I guess. I smiled at that. My eyes scoured at the streets and landed on a simple booth. A handful of other kids were gathering around a short portable table, scrawling on lanterns with calligraphy pens clamped in their fisted hands. Let's go. But I already made a lantern. Write to another dead person then. With this overwhelming display of tact and political correctness, I raced towards the table, snatched the lantern from a smiling adult, and plopped down my pen at the ready. And that, everyone, is where we're going to have to leave it today. We will see who he writes the message to next week. If you guys enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give us a thumbs down. Let me know your opinions. If there's any game you'd like me to play, bang it in the comments, and I will have a good look at it. And if you guys have liked what you've seen on my channel so far, hit the subscribe button. Hit it with a paw. Hit it with a Cerberus paw. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Sunday the Cerberus is going back down to hell. Ow!